Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Open Great League, taking a look at a 9-1 run. So this trainer is rank 18, but that's totally fine. We're taking a look at Registeel with double water, so Whiscash and Jellicent. So really powerful team, looks really strong. Let's go ahead and see how these battles play out. We'll jump right into it. Whiscash right now versus Wolverine. Of course, it was a really bad lead, right? The Toxicroak in the Registeel. You got to switch out of that. So we're going to see another one. Yeah, those attacks coming out fast. Now, this is probably an Icicle Spear, so just going to let it go. And it is going to be an Icicle Spear, so nice call. Another Icicle Spear will KO, but this, I think, will KO. So we'll see, probably see a shield from the opponent. Yeah, they do shield. The opponent definitely wants to win this matchup. Will the Whiscash decide to shield as well? Yes, it will. Whiscash wants to get to another attack, and it's trying so desperately. No, gonna go ahead and try and catch. Okay, so is this an Earthquake now? It's gotta be an Earthquake, right? I mean, because that was not a catch. No, they go for Icicle Spear. Okay, interesting. So now if you're the Registeel, I think you go for the farm down here. Gonna go ahead and go for another attack. Is this one the Earthquake? And no, it's just gonna be another Icicle Spear. So the opponent is just continuing to bait, and they're not switching out, allowing Registeel to farm down. Okay, so that's totally awesome. So we know the Toxicroak is coming in. And just, no, it's not coming in. That was not a Toxicroak. So whatever came in, Zapcan, it's going to be Hypno. Okay, so I saw the confusion. I was thinking it was Hypno. Now they bring in Toxicroak. So perhaps it's mistakes by the opponent. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. Just going to go ahead and let this one go. And in comes Jellicent. Jellicent, of course, doing well against Toxicroak, right? There's no baiting here because this Jellicent does not have Bubble Beam. Going to be a Sludge Bomb that is resisted. You definitely want to go for Mud Bombs. But that is okay. Going to go ahead and go for the Ice Beam. This is going to be enough to KO. Shadow Ball would be enough as well, but just going to go ahead and go for the Ice Beam. Doesn't really matter. So in comes Hypno, and Hypno will get KO'd from this Shadow Ball. So yeah, so this Shadow Ball coming out, and they have to shield it. They do shield it. Okay, but gonna go ahead and catch on Whiscash. What a great catch. Jellicent is definitely gonna get to another Shadow Ball. Of course, the Whiscash did have an attack. But that's okay. Going to be able to get to this Ice Beam. Ice Beam is enough to KO as well. So going to be a great game. Well played to both trainers. Yeah, perhaps a little bit mistakes there, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. Yeah, well played. And we're going to go ahead and move into the next battle. Here we go. Going to be Registeel into Medicham. So really bad matchup. You got to go into that Whiscash. Which is still not necessarily ideal, but they do switch out into Trevenant, which is really bad. Unless if this Blizzard lands, but they actually get off a Seed Bomb, which is not great. Okay, gonna go ahead and shield this. It is a Seed Bomb. Are they going to let this Blizzard land? I guess we'll find out. Do they call the bait? Let it land. Oh my gosh, it lands and it just one-shots. Of course it's going to one-shot, but oh my gosh, that is amazing. So now you're going to have the Jellicent up against the Medicham, which is what you really, really want, right? And Registeel up against whatever's in the back. We don't know what's in the back, but wow, I can't believe they didn't shield that Blizzard. That is amazing. So Mud Bomb is going to connect, and I might turn that into a YouTube short just because that was amazing. Jellicent into this Medicham now. This is amazing, of course. Psychic. Doing a decent amount, but it's not going to KO or warrant a shield just yet. We're going to see a Shadow Ball come in. This will be enough to KO that Medicham. Going to undercharge it. Still probably would have been enough, but the opponent will shield the Medicham up. Okay, Psychic will be enough to KO now, so Medicham is going to go ahead and shield. It could be a bait. It's not. It's a Psychic, so good shield. So now we're going to see a pretty good overfarm. Probably could have went a little bit more, but that's okay. Going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. Right now that will KO the Medicham. In comes Talonflame. Okay, so Talonflame is going to be hit with the Shadow Ball. So Shadow Ball is coming out right now, and that will do a lot of damage. We're going to go ahead and switch into Registeel. Just trying to get to the Focus Blast. Focus Blast, even though it's resisted, will be enough to KO at this range. Flame Charge is not going to KO, although it still does a lot. Focus Blast coming out again, going to be enough to KO the Talonflame. And the Talonflame will go down, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played. Yeah, the Talonflame was not able to get to another Flame Charge. Very nice. Moving on, we have Registeel into Hypno. Okay, if they have Focus Blast, it's troublesome, but this should be a good matchup. I mean, you have the Zap Cannon. You could take Fire Punch even though it's super effective. We're going to see the Zap Cannon come in right now. Zap Cannon, very, very, very powerful move. And guaranteed debuff. We do see a shield as well. Okay, they switch out into Umbreon. This is good. The Jellicent gets to avoid it, right? So we're going to see this attack come in. Focus Blast, super effective damage. Oh, that is powerful. Of course, not going to be enough to KO, but honestly, you just stay in, right? Because the Jellicent for the Hypno later on. So you just stay in, trying to get to another move. They will throw another attack. I guess you could throw the Zap Cannon just in case they shield it. At least you get the debuff, but probably wouldn't. We actually see a save. Okay, so they're going to save that energy with Registeel, not going to throw any move. So we're going to see an attack come in, going to be a foul play. Totally fine. We're going to see a pretty good overfarm, a lot of farming there, going for the Mud Bomb right now. This Mud Bomb is going to get the shield. Okay, I thought they were not going to shield, but okay. So we're going to see a shield right now from this Whiscash. So going to be a foul play right now. And we're going to see a nice overfarm going for the Mud Bomb. This Mud Bomb, of course, as we know, going to be enough to KO. So Mud Bomb will be enough. There we go. So in comes Scummy, going for that Blizzard. Yep, makes sense. Neutral damage, going to be doing a lot at that. So this is going to do a lot, but yeah, it's not going to KO, but it does do a lot. They're going to have to throw, of course, so they're going to go ahead and do that. Whiscash just going to let it go. You do have the Registeel with the attack, so great decision to save that energy, right? Going for the Zap Cannon now. Zap Cannon, of course, going to be enough. I wonder if Focus Blast would have been enough. I probably would have been, but just going to go ahead and go for the Zap Cannon, and now in comes Jellicent, and Jellicent will be able to get to a Shadow Ball. We're going to see a shield here. It could be a Shadow Ball. It's a Thunder Punch. That is super effective. Wouldn't have KO'd, but that's fine. This should only be another Thunder Punch, unless I'm wrong. No, it's actually going to be a Shadow Ball, but it's still not enough to KO the Jellicent. Jellicent is going to be able to get off this Shadow Ball. So that was a great bait by the opponent with the Thunder Punch. But Shadow Ball is still not going to be enough. Shadow Ball will be enough to KO that Hypno, and that is going to be a great game, very well played. Moving on, Registeel into Azumel. Great matchup. It used to be neutral if the Azumel had Hydro Cannon, but because of Zap Cannon now and Registeel, and most Azumels don't carry Hydro Cannon, although they could, but this is still a good matchup for the Registeel, because it is running Zap Cannon. Zap Cannon, of course, super effective. Not only that, it debuffs the Azumel, but in comes Altaria. Oh my gosh. Altaria is so... Okay, so taking neutral from these Zap Cannon attacks, but Registeel resists every move Altaria has. So, honestly, yeah, not even going to switch out. It makes sense. Just stay in here, right? So we're going to see an attack, but Registeel could take it, especially after the debuff, but it could still take it anyway. Looks like they're just going for the Focus Blast now. Focus Blast is resisted. I wonder if it KOs. But even if it doesn't, I think you could lock on down. So we're going to see a Focus Blast, but honestly, it still might KO. Let's see. So we'll see that Focus Blast. And it still KOs. Okay, very nice. So what is going to come in right now? Going to be that Azumel. Okay, so Azumel will be able to get off an attack and probably KOs this Registeel. They're going to go for the Play Rough. It does KO, okay. In comes Jellicent. So, okay, kind of like a neutral matchup. Of course, you're resisting the bubbles. You're taking neutral from Play Rough. They're taking neutral from Shadow Ball. Jellicent will shield the Play Rough because we know they have Play Rough. Probably Play Rough Ice Beam. So we're going to see a good overfarm and going for the Shadow Ball right now. And that will get... that will do a lot, not get the shield, but we're going to see an attack come in. Jellicent just going to let it go and probably going to continue to overfarm quite a bit. Yeah, just going to continue to overfarm. Beautiful overfarm. They try and catch me with Bastiodon. Out comes a Whiscash. You'll love to see this. Bastiodon legit has nowhere to go. We're going to see an attack come in right now. Going to be that Mud Bomb. Doing a lot of damage. And they're going to be able to go for an attack right now. But again, Whiscash does not have to worry at all against Bastiodon. I mean, it resists the moves. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Very well played. Able to win that one as well. So let's move on to the next one. Registeel into Obstagoon. So this is definitely not good, but the thing is, if you go into Whiscash, you really can't, because then the Jellicent will be up against that Obstagoon, right? So yeah, you kind of almost have to stay in here. A Focus Blast will get the shield. Because, I mean, just going for the Zap Cannon, which makes sense, because if they go ahead and shield, which I anticipate them to do, because the Focus Blast would KO. Oh, they catch it on Frostess. Oh, they try to catch. Oh, I see. I didn't even see that Frostess come out. Nice play by the opponent, but at least this is still rough, because we know the Obstagoon is coming in. Shadow Ball's going to get it low, almost KOing it. So Frostess going down, very nice. And the Obstagoon, at least you could throw Ice Beams at it, so neutral Ice Beams. They're not going to shield this, right? They don't know it's Ice Beam. They probably think it's Bubble Beam. Still going to do a lot of damage. If they go for the counter, they're not going to go for the counter yet. If they went for the counter, Jellicent would have gotten to another Ice Beam. So Night Slash will KO, but that's fine. So Whiscash is coming in. They're going to switch out into Golbat right now. Okay, so going to go ahead and go for the bait right now. I think the bait makes sense. I think the Golbat will shield this, but let's see. They do not shield a great call by the opponent, but out comes the Registeel right now. Gonna go ahead and take this Shadow Ball. Ouch. Yeah, it's gonna be a loss. It's gonna be a surrender there. So that's gonna be the one loss of the video. I did say they go 9-1. So well played. Not gonna be able to win that. But Registeel into Trevenant. So Trevenant is resisting every single move Registeel has. Unless it has Flash Cannon, but of course it doesn't. But the Zap Cannon will still do a lot. But the Shadow Claws, as well as the Shadow Ball, doing a lot of damage as well. We're going to see a shield. They do bait as well. Wow. Did not see the bait coming at all. Because the Registeel could take a Shadow Ball anyway. So I didn't think they would bait, but they did. Trevenant actually shielding as well. So the next attack probably going to be that Shadow Ball. So just going to go ahead and take this right now. Oh, it's going to be another bait. Okay, interesting. Do they not have Shadow Ball? This is going to be another C-Bomb? Yeah, it's going to be another C-Bomb. Okay, very, very interesting there. Definitely, I would definitely throw the Shadow Balls, but that's okay. We're going to see the Zap Cannon come out right now. That will get the shield. Out comes Jellicent. Okay, so going to go ahead and shield it. It's probably another Seed Bomb, but it is super effective. It is. They're just throwing Seed Bombs. They're not going for anything else. We're going to see an Ice Beam come out right now. Ice Beam is going to KO. Ice Beam or Shadow Ball would KO the Trevenant, and they let it go. It does KO. In comes the Zoomel. So that's fine. We're going to see a Shadow Ball. Yes, we are. So Shadow Ball coming out right now. So this Shadow Ball is going to connect. Very nice. Trying to get to one more. They're going to go ahead and throw an attack. And this is going to be a play rough, of course, right? So it is a play rough. Totally fine. We're going to see a Shadow Ball. This is still not going to KO the Azumel. I wonder if the Azumel can bubble down before another attack comes out. Oh no, they wouldn't be able to because you'd be able to Hex down. But anyway, switching into the Whiscash to go for the Mud Shot down, right? So Ice Beam coming out. Totally fine. Not going to do too much. They switch into Skarmory. I mean, you do have play with the Blizzard. But we're going to see a straight Blizzard here. So Blizzard coming out from this Whiscash, a very powerful move, of course. Going to hit, and that is going to do a lot to that Skarmory. Skarmory going to go ahead and go for an attack. Of course, Whiscash with no shields. It can't shield Sky Attack. Still not going to KO. Can you make it? Can you make it? Oh my gosh, you actually can make it. Whiscash with that bulk coming in handy. So going to KO that Skarmory. That bulk really doing a lot. In comes this Azumel. Registeel coming in, going for the lockdown down, no, trying to catch, going for the Hex down, able to get it and take that win, and that is going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers. We are moving on, Registeel into Hitmontop. Very spicy fighting type, but it's not good for the Registeel, so we're going to see a switch, and they're going to go ahead and switch into Venus, so definitely not what you want to see. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb. Maybe the opponent will think it's a possible Blizzard. They do shield it very nice. So at least able to get a shield back. If they're going for the farm down, oh my gosh, they're going for the farm down, and you get to the Blizzard. This is amazing because this is going to get the second shield or KO. And they just let it go. Whiscash able to beat Venusaur? What is going on here? Oh my gosh. That is what you love to see. That is what you love to see. So we're going to see a shield right now from this Hitmontop. Going to be a Stone Edge. Okay, I mean, didn't have to shield that, but the opponent will concede that game, and that is going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers, but that is amazing, wow. Woo, that was a great Blizzard, right? The bait and the Blizzard, I love it. Okay, this is a fantastic matchup. You absolutely love seeing Bastiodon in the lead here. Actually, Bastiodon in the back is fine too because of the Whiscash, but they're staying in. No, they're switching out trying to catch a Focus Blast. They're not able to do so, but nice attempt by the opponent. This could be the Medicham in the back. They're commenting with Bastiodon, Sableye, Medicham. So Zap Cannon doing a lot. You don't even have to switch out, right? So, yeah, I agree with not switching out because, like, you have that Whiscash against the Bastiodon, which I would argue does better than Registeel against Bastiodon, right? It's crazy. So we're going to see a Focus Blast come in. This will be enough to KO or get a shield. Will they let it go? They do let it go. Is there a Medicham in the back? If there is, it probably comes in right now. And there is a Medicham going straight into the Jellicent. The opponent can't switch out right now. So we're going to see a Shadow Ball. I feel like they have to shield this. They do shield it. Okay, so they switch into Bastiodon. So yeah, I don't know that I would have switched out of the Registeel. I understand not wanting them to get farmed with Medicham, but the only thing is now the Bastiodon is going to be able to take out the Jellicent, which is kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. But that's okay, we'll see how it plays out. We're going to see the Shadow Ball doing a decent amount of damage. We're going to see another Shadow Ball, and then you farm down with the Whiscash, right? So we're going to see the Shadow Ball come out, Whiscash coming in immediately, definitely going to farm down. Yeah, you don't have to take this. I mean, I guess Whiscash could fight the Medicham as well, so it wasn't a bad play to switch out. You did get a shield, so it's actually not a bad play. But in that situation, I may have just stayed. I'm not sure. But either way, Whiscash is going to go ahead and shield this. Going to be a Power Punch. Really unfortunate there. So we're going to see a Mud Bomb come in right now. So they have Power Punch and Psychic. So Mud Bomb is going to connect. We're going to see we're going to see an attack come in. Is it the Psychic though? We're going to see a shield here. Yeah, it is the Psychic. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb. So at least you got the Psychic here. And I mean, should be able to reach another Mud Bomb, right? So getting the second shield. Maybe a catch. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful catch here. So great catch on that Jellicent. Literally 1 HP and a dream. They throw a Power Punch. We see a Mud Bomb. This Whiscash has almost 2 Mud Bombs ready to go. What a great catch. So we're going to see another Mud Bomb. This is going to KO, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. But yeah, that opposing team is a pretty common team. I've used it a little bit myself. I've also seen it. I've battled it. So next up we have Registeel. I've also used it with Registeel instead of Bastiodon. With Sableye and Medicham in the back. But that was a great matchup. They switch out into Deoxys, and we see a Jellicent coming in. Great matchup. Even if they have Thunderbolt, which you hope they don't, we are going to see a shield here. They do have Rock Slide, so that confirms no Thunderbolt, which is good, because I'm sure they have Psycho Boost. So we're going to see a Shadow Ball. I don't think this KOs, but then you farm down with Hex. You could take a Rock Slide. You could even take a Thunderbolt on the off chance they have it, but I don't think they have it. We're going to see an attack come in from the defense Deoxys. Going to be that Psycho Boost. Totally fine. They bring in Swamp It. This is fine. A Hydro Cannon will not KO. They'll have to go for an Earthquake. So we're going to see this Shadow Ball doing a lot of damage. This is definitely a good game. Yeah, the opponent actually will concede that game. That's going to be a great video submission. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.